What's going on, everybody? Last City Slum, and I'm here with another Where Is Xur's video. We'll find out what this pube face guy of ours has, man. But I want to say I hope all of you are coming along very well on your armor set. I took a day and a half off yesterday, so I only have my helmet and my chest plate completed, but I have half of my legs and one on my arms. So I am, well, 2/3 of my legs and one on my arms. So I'm getting there. But let's go see what he has. I won't hold you guys up any longer. There's the old pubes. There's the pubes. See the pubes? There they are again. Okay, so we have the Queensbreaker. We have the Knucklehead Radar for the Hunter. I'm looking at it, man. You know, the intellect is really low, but the Hunter's got a couple of well-timed supers right now, so that's not really a big issue. The mobility is kind of lacking, but with the mobility and resilience where it is, that's not bad. All depend on where you want to put your 10-piece. Your first. Now, when I say 10-piece, what I mean is like your mod in that first clear mod slot you have. I always call those 10 pieces. So where you put your first 10-piece. You know, if you have a 20 on mobility on your regular helmet, then you could drop one in there and you'd probably be good. You'd be lower in recovery, you know what I mean, than resilience. But I mean, actually, it's not bad. I mean, it's a 61, so it's really good for a 61. If you don't have it, go ahead and grab it. You know what I mean? If you have the one that you put out of collections, man, please grab this one. it's definitely better than what you put out of collections. All right, moving on. We have Armamentarium for the Titan. This is a must grab for a Titan. Matter of fact, I'm not even speaking on it. I'm grabbing it. Look at this, 26 resilience. For the Titan, this is huge. You get 26 resilience. You got 16 on the discipline for the grenades, 10 on intellect. It's I pulled mine out of collection, so I knew I was getting it, man. But this is a must get. Look at that, 26. You haven't even dropped that extra 10 in there yet. If you have some other low resilience pieces, I personally myself would probably put that other 10 in the intellect or in recovery. I mean, it all depends, because I mean, a kind of slow Titan doesn't matter, because we're supposed to be slow and strong. So definitely must have. Grab the Armamentarium. If you don't have it, if you have a Titan, you're like, well, I hardly ever play them. Grab this anyway. You know what I mean? Because it's an additional grenade charge. I mean, who doesn't want an additional grenade charge? And you know what? I didn't do this for the other one either, but I'll go back. So an extra grenade charge across all classes is nice. You know, you don't need it on Arc, because Arc, there's one that gives you 2. So now the Knucklehead Radar, for those of y'all that don't know, it gives you radar while you're ADSing. But while you're aiming, enhanced radar also while crouching. You know what I mean? So you get it all the time, and it gets better if you're aiming and crouching. For the Warlock, we have the Starfire Protocol. Extra fusion grenade. Grenade kills on charge. And oh, no, wait. Let me rephrase that. Extra fusion grenade. Grenade kills charge the rift. You have a resilience of 25 here. This is if you want a high resilience Warlock, this would be the way to go. I'm not a fan of where the recovery is. Also, the intellect and the strength. I think the strength should be down. But I mean, who knows? Who knows? For some of y'all that have certain, like, this doesn't work for my build. It might work for some of you guys' builds. And I'd say if you have one also that you put out of collections, please grab this one. Moving on, we have the True Prophecy hand cannon with Demolitionist, Grave Robber, Steady Hands, Extended Mag, Fast Draw, and Crossfire with a reload speed masterwork. It is a 120 It has 92 on impact, as all 120s do. And then we have the Nature of the Beast hand cannon, which is 180 at 78 with a handling masterwork, rangefinder, snapshot sights, extended mag, steady rounds, crossfire, steady hand. Then we have, man, we are hand cannoning it out today. We have the Vulpecula, one of my favorite hand cannons. I mean, I enjoy this thing. Um, I have mine with headstone and something else though, so it's really fun. Reload speed of 52, impact of 78 and 27 on range, with opening shot, tunnel vision, steady rounds, alloy, polygonal rifling, and chamber compensator. I almost screwed it up again. I don't know what. It's Friday. That's what it is. Impact. We did all that, man. Okay, so we have the far future sniper rifle with demolitionist, auto loading holster, appended mag, steady rounds, full bore, small bore, and a stability masterwork. Then we go to Sojourner's Tale with surrounded, rapid hit, assault mag, accurized mag, chamber compensator, fluted barrel with a reload speed masterwork. Now, I will say this. This is a really good perk to have on with a shotgun. You throw on your surrounded spec. Oops, sorry, this dragonfly. I know I got this surrounded in here somewhere. There we go. Put on the surrounded spec mod. And this thing just eats, bro. I love shotguns that have this on them. Matter of fact, I don't know if let's see. That is solar. Oh, man, if I could have got one of those. Still looking for incandescent. I have not been able to get an incandescent drop at all. Okay, so onto the Falling Guillotine. This was, and it still is, I think, man. This was OP, and this was the sword, the go-to sword for a long time. Man, with Surrounded. Surrounded as well. Tireless Blade, Tireless Blade. Look at that. This right here was, for me personally, this was my god roll. You know what I mean? Sword ammo granted on every other powered sword kill. That, you know what I mean? Like that and this together, dude, you were good. You know what I mean? Throw you on a surrounded spec, man. Put you on a sword, heavy ammo finder. Put you on sword reserves. Man, you were good to go. We have burst guard, enduring guard, honed edge, jagged edge, tempered edge, and impact. If you don't have a sword that you are 100% amazed with, please, by all means, come give this one a shot. And I mean, you will not be disappointed. I mean, the Falling Guillotine is just the shizzy. Then we have the Swarm of the Raven, the grenade launcher with Genesis, auto loading holster, high velocity rounds, mini frags, volatile, countermass with a blast radius masterwork. Now we're moving on to the armor set. The armor set, other than the chest and the helmet, are not going to be worth picking up. The helmet, not even really, unless you're low on mobility for a hunter. Jesus. Okay, the helmet. Let's talk about this helmet for a second. This is the Wild Hunt set. If you want transmogs for the whole Wild Hunt set, man, here you go. Now this helmet, you guys see it as I'm seeing it. It's 30 on recovery, 10 on discipline, and 20 on intellect. That's insane. Throw you a 10 on intellect, man, it'd be a 30, 10, 30. You know what I mean? But I mean, I don't know. If you had a really good build minus your helmet, and you wanted to just throw a bunch of points in some other places, man, this is it. I'll tell you what, when they say that these rolls are random, they are not lying, because to throw 30 in recovery, that's just crazy. I mean, that part's not crazy, but a 30, 10, 20 is a little, I don't know. Anyway, that is what Xur has for today. Appreciate you guys for stopping and checking in. Oh, let me do this for you. The Hawkmoon has opening shot, And the dead man's tale has 4 times the charm. So, thank you for stopping in and checking out the video, man. If you like what you saw, please drop a subscribe, hit the like button, and be back here every Tuesday and Friday, and sometimes in between for live streams and for informational videos, man. Be good to yourself, please. And by all means, be good to each other. Until next time.